Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to our episode 3. And we're going to continue installing WP Coursify to our domain. And remember, looking at the domain, what I decided to do, just to recap, was to put WP Coursify inside of harperacademy.com/courses. I did a separate WordPress installation in the courses subdirectory. That was in episode 1. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to continue the installation process. What we did was we installed the Coursify Pro plugin, and you'll see that here on the left-hand side. We've also installed the WP Coursify theme. Excuse me. And you'll see that here. And so there's one more, there are two more steps that we need to do to make the WP Coursify theme fully ready. Now, one thing that we need to do is we need to install a set of plugins. And actually, what they've done is they've made this so that we can find out what those plugins are going to be. I'm going to grab the installation document here, and we're just going to go inside of the Coursify guide. And you've probably read this already, but let's go through a few things here. So this is the guide, and there are some plugins that we need to get in order to complete this process. And this is kind of giving me a little fit here. So we're going to come down into the install. And so what we need to do is we need to find the multi-plugin installer. And that was the next step of the process, and you'll see that here. So we're going to go into our theme, and we're going to go here to add new, and then we're going to type in multi-plugin installer. And there are a few here. I'm going to grab the one that they're suggesting. And they've got one here that they suggest. Okay, so this one's no longer available for download. That was the one they originally suggested. So we're going to have to work around this a little bit. There's one called duplicator. I think what we'll do is instead of using the multi-plugin installer, why don't we just, there are only 3 plugins. I think that the best thing to do is going to be to just install them from the dashboard. So here is a plugin that they're suggesting called Wordpress Importer. So we're just going to go to the dashboard instead, Importer, and we will just do that one. So we'll just do these one at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and install this one. We'll activate that plugin. There's another one here called Shortcode in Menus. So we're going to go ahead and install that one. So we're going to go to Add New, and we're going to Shortcode in Menus. And let's just make sure that this is the one that they're recommending. It's just the same one. Okay, that's the one. So we're going to go ahead and install this one and activate it. And they've got another one here called Updraft Plus. So let's just take a look at that one. Updraft Plus. So we're going to just go inside of our plugin area here. We're going to write in Updraft. We'll just make sure it matches the one that we see, and that's the one. So we're going to install this one. Once we install it, we'll activate it. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to import the XML data, and let's make sure that we have the data on our hard drive here. Okay, so here's the import data that we're going to need to import. So we're going to have to go and get the information from there. And we have already done the install, so we're just going to go inside of our tools. And we're going to now run the importer. Now what we need to do is we need to find the XML data, and we just showed you that. So we're just going to go inside of this folder that says Coursify installation, and we're going to install the Coursify Pro data. Okay, so now we're going to assign the post to, I'm going to assign these posts to me, who was the admin. I'm going to download import file attachments, and we're now going to click submit. And that's going to take a little bit to get that installed. And I think once we do that, then that's going to be it for the day. We're running at about 7 minutes. So what I will do now is we'll stop here since we're about at 7 minutes. Like I said, I like to try to keep these to 5 minutes, and we'll pick it up from here. Okay, so it's all done. Now, I did notice that there is an update that needs to happen with the plugin. Right, so we have our WP Coursify Pro plugin. There was an update, so we need to do an update here. So let's click update now. Okay, so WP Coursify Pro is now updated. We need to update a Kismet. What I need to do is I need to set up my Kismet. So I'm going to pull this to the side here because I'm going to have to put in a private code. They're going to ask me for an API key, which I have to get from another domain. So what I will do is I will do that at the beginning of next session. I'll do that off camera, and then we will connect with an API key. So if you have already set up a Kismet once already, then you can just put in your existing key to the space. That's what I'm going to do, and then we will pick it up from there the next time. Any questions on what we did today? Are there any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, then we're about at 8 minutes, and we will pick it up here tomorrow. We will complete the installation for WP Coursify. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.